I work a job, I earn from my degree, but somehow, my living expenses keep swallowing everything. Paycheck to paycheck, week after week. I work 3, sometimes 4 jobs, put in hours that would break most people. Yet I still feel underpaid, like the system was built to drain me. Wealth? Getting rich? It feels like a distant dream. And on the other side, the rich keep getting richer. And you sit there wondering, why? Did you know there are people on this planet who could lose $1 billion tomorrow and still sleep peacefully at night? How? Because their money isn't sitting in a bank account like yours. It's buried inside a system so invisible, even the government has to knock before it enters. And that's a system so powerful that even billionaires fear losing access to it. You see, the rich don't just make money. They design systems that protect and multiply it, while the rest of the world argues about saving versus spending. A system that keeps them rich, even when their companies collapse, even when they get sued, even when the world burns. It's the same system protecting old money families, hidden empires, and global elites who control more wealth than some countries. And yet, no one ever told you it exists. In this video, you're going to discover how the rich hide their money, how they protect it from taxes and governments, and the shocking reason why you were never meant to know. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly how billionaires can go broke on paper and still live like nothing happened. And trust me, once you understand this, you'll never look at money the same way again. So watch carefully, because what I'm about to tell you, most people will never hear in their lifetime. See, the poor store money in banks. The middle class stores it in assets. But the rich, they store it in structures, legal entities that wear masks, trusts, shell companies, holdings, foundations. Every one of them designed to make their wealth untraceable, untaxable, and untouchable. Think about it. When was the last time you heard about Jeff Bezos losing everything in a lawsuit? Or Elon Musk paying $1 billion in taxes? Exactly, because they built systems that even the IRS has to walk around, not through. Have you ever imagined what happens when a billionaire gets sued? You think the court takes his mansion? Of course not, because he doesn't own it. It's owned by a trust in another country. That trust is owned by a company in another state, and that company is managed by a foundation in another name. Funny, right? Yes, because by the time lawyers reach the door, the money has already moved 3 steps ahead. This is the part most people never learn. When you own money in your name, the system owns you. But when you move your money into structures, the system works for you. That's how billionaires play the game. That's how they survive every crash, every law, every scandal, untouched. If you haven't clicked subscribe yet, this is the best time to do it. Because here on Cipher, we reveal the secrets they never wanted you to hear. No courses, no hype, just truth, raw and unfiltered. Now let's go deeper. You ever heard of the Cayman Islands? The Swiss Alps? Dubai? Those aren't just vacation spots. They're financial safe zones, where the world's wealth quietly hides behind confidentiality laws. If a billionaire gets sued in the US, his money isn't there. It's been moved, protected by layers of ownership no government can pierce. I guess you never knew this, but the average millionaire has over 7 different legal entities under their name, and most of them don't even have their name on them. One company owns another. That one owns a trust, and the trust donates assets to a foundation, which is then run by the same person who created it. That's how you own everything, without owning anything. Meanwhile, you work, you save, you pay taxes, and the system applauds your financial responsibility. That's why they say the game is rigged. It is, but only if you never learn the rules. But what they never tell you is this. You were trained to stay traceable. You were trained to earn in your name, save in your name, and die in your name, while the elite built entire generations in secrecy. Did you know the Rockefeller family built a trust in 1934 that still pays their descendants to this day? No one touches the principal. It compounds quietly, forever. That's not luck. That's mastery. While most families fight over inheritance, the Rockefellers built one document that turned wealth into immortality. The rich don't think in years. They think in centuries. That's why they build systems that outlive them, so even death can't collect taxes from them. If you truly want to build wealth, stop chasing money. Start building the system that holds it. Have you ever wondered why Donald Trump can go bankrupt in one company and still afford gold elevators the next year? Because every company he owns is a separate entity. When one fails, the others stand untouched. Losses are isolated, liabilities are transferred, and he walks away protected because legally, he doesn't own the company that failed. The secret isn't to be rich, it's to be unreachable. And that's what this hidden system was built for. Elon Musk does it differently. He doesn't take a salary, he takes loans backed by his stocks. Loans aren't income, so there's no tax. He lives, spends, and invests using money that never existed on paper. And when his stock goes up, he repays the loan, tax-free. You see, he's not escaping the system, he's using it. Now imagine if the same mindset was applied to you. Imagine if you learned to hide, protect, and grow your wealth legally the way the system was designed. Because the truth is, the laws aren't unfair, they're just unevenly understood. The poor say, the game is rigged. The rich say, then let's learn the rules. And that's the difference between working for a system and owning one. So if you really want to escape this trap, stop chasing higher paychecks. Start building systems that protect what you already earn, learn the laws, build the structures, and never let the system write your story for you. Because those who understand money control their destiny, and those who don't become fuel for someone else's. Now you know how they hide it, but the real question is, what will you do with that knowledge? Welcome to Wealth Cipher, hidden knowledge, real wealth.